Number 17, cell as a city. So we've got the written instructions here, but I wanted to go over them in video form as well. So what you're going to do is design and illustrate a city on a sheet of paper. So I'm going to open up an example. So here's a sketch I made really quick. It's not totally completed, doesn't have all the parts necessary. Please don't copy mine. Your job is to make your own version. But you'll see here that there is a city, and there are parts of the city all around inside the city boundary. And on each one of those parts, I name not only the city part. For example, in the middle, there's City Hall, and then in parentheses it says nucleus. And then there's the lawn, which is a cytoplasm. All of that I get from the other attachment here. And this is the analogy. Cell organelles on the left column, city analogies on the right. Now, I will tell you that the list is pretty long. We are not going to make all of these items on the list mandatory. You're going to stick to the ones you saw in Cell as a Factory. But this will kind of help you complete an entire city. And then when you get to high school, you can remember the extra 6 or 8 items on this list that we won't focus on too much. In case you don't recall what these are, I've also got the cell organelles set on Quizlet. And then you've got your Cell as a Factory handout or worksheet. And then here's some items of actual cells labeled, the organelles, to kind of give you an idea of how you might make an analogy with the city. But if you stick to these comparisons and think about towns or cities you study or you live in, I'll bet you can create something, especially if you look at my example. Again, just don't copy it exactly. And then I'll collect that from you either Tuesday or maybe Wednesday. From this, we're going to make an edible cell model just for the fun of it. We're going to use that extra Halloween candy I talked about. So we'll start that on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday.